Rude. Either way, I have to go south. There's a small campsite atop this hillock, an ancient woman sitting by the fire. She wears robes and an eye patch and a necklace of animal skulls around her neck. She's watching you from a distance. As you look her over, you notice there are several shadows around her. One is still, that's hers. The others are moving. They flitter away from her, then return. Very odd. She could be dangerous. Approach and talk. You approach the crone carefully, watching for treachery. She idly fingers the rat skulls around her neck. As you climb towards her, she says, "That's far enough. I know your kind, warriors. Hired blades. Wandering no-goods. I need help." She wobbles down the hill towards you. The shadows stay close to her. "My hut is not far from here. Goblins. Pests. They stole 2 skulls from my garden. The goblins are hiding to the east. But this is as far east as I can go. I need you to go east to find them and get my skulls back. Consider carefully. I only ask for your help once. My pride allows no more." "Sure." "Excellent." She crows, then suddenly she lurches forward. Her hand flies up, and a clawed thumb runs across your forehead. "Now you're acting my service." Not sure what's happening, you draw your weapon. "No, fool, I'm not harming you. I've marked you. It is harmless. Now you'll be able to sense when you are near one of my skulls. When you have both of them, return here. And place them on this rock. You will be rewarded. I should punish those goblins horribly one day. I will if I ever get the chance. For now, though, I simply want my trinkets returned to me. That is all. They are to the east. Now go." She waves her hand, the shadows float close to her, surrounding her, enveloping her. Then they fade, and she is gone. You stumble back dazed. Even though Shadowvale contains one bizarre encounter after another, nothing you see makes you immune to being shocked by the next supernatural event. Shaking your heads, you walk away, wondering where to look for the skulls. East, I'd guess. This mushroom is suspicious. That's suspicious up there. Can't climb that. I think if I had a ghost helper from that place, I could get that, but I don't really feel like selling my soul. When you reach the shore, you notice a large, ugly fish swimming in the west. It's moving along the surface of the water. It bobs along. You realize that it's talking to itself. 3 wishes. What was I thinking? It ignores you as it passes. "Let me go and I'll give you 3 wishes, I say." Very bright. I'll bet I could have gotten away with 2 wishes. Or 1. Bloody heck, now what am I going to do? And it swims out of earshot. Ah, poor fish. You should know better. Feel a strong desire to enter this small warren in the middle of a field of rocks. You realize what's going on. You must be near one of the skulls you volunteered to find. Yeah, let's go. You enter the warren and find a big, burly goblin weapon ready, watching you. The skull is on the ground in front of him. He kicks it towards you. You retrieve it. As you bend down, the goblin begins to shout, "I know why you here. You want skull. You want me. Make me pay. Me no pay, I die first." Then it attacks you. Okay, dude. That'll learn you. Down here? Someone has been using this pit for their trash for many years. You practically have to wade through the refuse to look around. As you explore, your skin starts to tingle. You feel irresistibly drawn to one particular pile. You poke at the trash and reveal a terrified goblin holding a large fanged skull. The cow is paralyzed with fear. It drops the skull, which rolls over towards you. The goblin lies there and twitches, and occasionally it cries a little. You pick up the skull. Let's leave. As soon as you turn your back, the goblin is standing up and tearing away from you as fast as its little clawed feet will carry him. He's disappeared deep into the trash pits and out of sight in a minute. I have both skulls. And I only had to kill one goblin to do it. I wouldn't have killed the shaman. Oh, I'm being stalked. You guys gotta get a hobby. Look, you nearly killed yourself. Place the two skulls on the rock, one beside the other, as you were instructed. A breeze suddenly comes up, and leaves swirl around and past you. The skulls slowly disappear. Then the breeze reverses direction. A moment later, a long sliver of bone appears on the rock. You look closer. It's a wand! You pick it up, the breeze dies down, and everything returns to normal. A wand of ice. Oh, you guys brought a warrior this time, huh? I'm real scared. Look. It's to the point where even my mages can beat up you in melee, warrior. See. Now leave me alone. That was a nice little quest. Still don't know where the snake guy has gone off to. I wonder if the bug stone is in... It doesn't hurt to... Well, it does hurt, I guess, to look for the bug stone while I'm wandering around in the swamps. Nothing in there that I saw. Okay, guys, come on. I gotta figure out how to train woodscraft, so I can just avoid these. Because seriously, I don't need to fight every single goblin that wanders along. Oh, I can only cast it on the world map, okay. Well, that's another one. I wonder if that's all of them. Where was that spirit? He was to the east, I think. Hanging out near the far wall. Yeah, there he is. Done well, but some shades remain. Find them and the prize is yours. Okay, I still haven't found them all. Okay, thought I'd check. Whee! This is where that shadow wolf was hanging out. There's its skeleton. Probably. Bears. Go away. Just exploring. More bears. There's no escaping them. They will follow you forever and a day. It's still back there. Statue of a fairy woman lying on her back. Her hands are held up above her as something trying to push something away. It's a basilisk lair. Aw, man. There you go. And to defeat 4 basilisk lair is filled with the possessions of the victims. You start searching through them. The creatures had a tendency to gnaw on things, so most of the weapons and armor are now useless. Find a bracelet and a small bolt of cloth which avoided their harmful efforts. Some coins. Strength bracelet. 2 to strength. I'll take that. Blocks 2% of damage as opposed to 6%. But hey, 2 to strength. Now he's the strongest one. No, you're supposed to be the strongest one. So you should have that, and just you hold on to that. Oh hey! Is this... where is this? This is the place I haven't been to. Underground is... this underground is very strange. It looks like it's been dug out only recently. The walls are covered with moss and vines, and everything is warm and damp to the touch. The warm air slowly passes in and out of the entryway as if the whole complex is breathing. The air reeks of rotten dead plants and flesh. There is a single passage leading further in. It's to the north wall, blocked by a huge black iron gate. And one of my keys opens it. Which one? It doesn't say. But I think I have all of them, 1 through 5. There's another gate here. It's smaller than the gate in the entryway, but no less solid. There's no keyhole. It's inscribed with several lines of strange runic language. You learn enough in Shadowvale to decipher it. It says, "Prove yourself, the power of the grove, and the great hunter will break the seal." That is for this quest, which I haven't done. I've done part of it. It's not locked. You have to reach out to open it. When your hand gets close to the handle, however, the metal skulls come to life. You sense the presence of the dead of Shadowvale brought back to guard the gate. They turn to look at you, then they begin to gibber and scream. They start out loud at first, then they become louder. Stumble back with your hands over your ears as the spirits of the dead howl at you. Even with all you've faced in Shadowvale, this is too terrifying for you to endure. It felt like the ghosts of your ancestors rose up from the soil of Britannia to reject you. You stumble away shuddering. Looks like you'll have to find a different way in. They're at the front door. I think this is where he's hiding, but I don't have any of the ways in. Sudden motion from behind a boulder, you spin around and draw your weapons, come face to face with yet another of Shadowvale's unusual creatures. This one looks particularly nasty. It's a cross between an eagle and a wolf. It has a body of a wolf with beautiful feathers instead of fur. Its head looks... I guess you would call it a wolf if you've never seen a lion before. Its head looks like it came from an enormous bird of prey. It's with sharp eyes and a razor-edged beak. Instead of claws, it has vicious talons, which are stained with the blood of its prey. Strong wings emerge from its shoulders. It's about 5 feet tall and looks like a vicious killing machine, as you would care to not meet. However, this particular specimen has a run of bad luck. It's trapped under a large chunk of fallen rock, calls piteously, and tries to shift itself free. The stone is on its rib cage. Some of the ribs are probably broken. As you watch, it looks at you sadly. Working together, you could free the creature. However, you may have serious problems if you do. Let's free it! Using a stout branch and all your muscles in tandem, you manage to lift the rock a few inches. It's enough for the griffin. It's enough. The griffin drags itself out from under the stone, squawking in pain. It manages to stand up and spread its wings. It's a beautiful creature, tall and majestic. It watches you with gratitude and bows its head, then flaps its wings. The effort is painful, but slowly and carefully lifts itself into the sky. It circles once, twice, caws triumphantly, and sails over to the hills in the north. And then we get attacked by a different griffin. You started this. Freaking griffins dropping out of nowhere. I don't know if we can meet that guy in the fresh body of a Fomorian, which looks like it dropped from the sky from a great height, breaking a comical number of its bones. Sword, it's broken. The strong claws have ripped its armor, and it cloaked to tatters. The gold fibula holding the cloak, however, is in good shape. Let's take it. The gold fibula. I can sell that for money. Another griffin. Got wrecked. This is where the griffins hang out. Oh, the puzzle is undone. But I can always take the expressway up. But then I'd have to fall all the way down. I think doing that means that I can get at the loot that's on top of that pillar that I can't climb. Because the griffin will show up and help me. I think that's how it works. I'm gonna have to look up and see where I missed the beasts from before, because I've killed 2 of them, I think? Have I just not run into the others? They come up later? Because I'm pretty sure I've done a good job of tracking down, exploring the areas. Anyway, I'm going to go to that tower and see if there's something else I need to do before the griffin will help me. If I can find it. It's around on the eastern... Oh, shut up. Wow, you got wrecked. Let's climb. Okay, maybe I need to find the griffin and talk to him. Maybe he'll join my party. That would be cool. Have a griffin companion. Nope, can't go that way. Explore north. This is not the way I need to go. Okay. How many days will I just wander the wilderness? More than you can possibly know. It's not like there's a time limit. And if there is, I don't know about it. We hold several of the objects. We just need to get the one, and I can go get it, but I'm not doing it right now. The griffin flew over the hills to the north.